from you. That contact information is on our website at azfamily.com. Coming up next, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, a story that'll pull on your heartstrings. We're going to introduce you to these beautiful Australian Shepherds, and we'll find out why many dogs like them might struggle finding good homes. Stay with us. Welcome back, everyone. We have some gorgeous dogs in here this morning. You know, here's something that you may not know about. There's a breeding practice that can cause beautiful Australian Shepherds to be born blind, deaf, or even both. And many of those impaired animals end up having a harder time, of course, finding homes. And that's where amazing Aussies, Lethal White Rescue of Arizona, steps in. From that organization, we have Dina Kilgos and Bill Abernathy to tell us a little bit more about, and you also have some of the other volunteers here. So thank you all for being here, first of all.
Well, thanks for having us.
Talk about, I honestly have never heard, I'm familiar with Australian Shepherds, you know, they're beautiful dogs. I know they like to run after things, but what exactly are Lethal Whites?
Well, Lethal Whites are, just to be simple, this is a Merle, what they call a Merle type of Australian Shepherd.
Okay.
If you breed a Merle to a Merle, they carry a dominant white gene.
Okay.
You can't breed these two together, or what you end up with is 25% of the litter will come out blind or deaf or both. And this is a breeding practice that's known to achieve that goal, and they still continue it. Our goal is to end that.
Why do people still continue it? To get the look of the dog?
Well,
is that what it is?
Exactly. The Merle is probably the most valuable dog that they can produce, and these dogs are an acceptable loss to them.
And what happens to the dogs who may have a special need like some of these guys?
Do you?
Well, if it's actually a breeder, a lot of times the breeder will cull them out right when they're born, so they never make it out, which is why we use the terminology lethal, because to them it's lethal to be born white in many cases.
Oh my goodness, that's just heartbreaking to hear. Tell me about the ones that we have here. No, I know this guy here, he can both see and hear.
This is
fine.
Winston, he can see and hear. He's a normal Australian Shepherd Merle.
Okay.
Oh, and then we have Chica.
Hi,
Chica's about 1.5 years. She's blind and deaf. She's also our spokes dog for the rescue, so she actually does belong to the rescue. And then I have Zoe here. She's about 7 weeks old. And this is Roxy. That's her sister. And then we have down on the floor Ashes and Snow, which are also brother siblings. They are both deaf.
And people are watching this asking, how do you even begin to train a dog who may be deaf or blind, or like Chica, both?
We use hand or touch signals. So a lot of people, when they train their dogs today, you do use your hands to signal, and so it's the same type of thing. So we might say come this way or stay. With the ones that are deaf and blind, we just use body touch. So instead of using my